out there? How's everybody doing? It's everybody's favorite conservative in New York, Christopher Wright, here to present you with another of my infamous walk and talk videos. Hope you enjoy the content. If you do, remember to like and subscribe. Sorry for the, it's a little longer than usual, but I recently had an incident moving out of my own place where I was moving a queen size bed to my new place, and going down the stairs I fell, tripped, and on the pavement staircase, so it wasn't pretty. But I'm doing all right. No broken bones, no serious injuries, nothing like that. It's a few cuts and bruises, but they'll heal. So with that said, let's go on with today's topic. And what's today's walk and talk going to be about? It's going to be about the Mueller investigation. Dun dun dun. Yep. So I'm just going to give my quick rundown on how I feel about the whole investigation, starting from the beginning and starting with everything when it comes to how it all started. And all of us Trump supporters know how it all began. It all began with the Trump-Russia dossier, which was a dossier that was compiled by a former British intelligence officer, Christopher Steele. And as we all know, the dossier claimed that Trump accepted multi-billion-dollar bribes from different Russian leaders of the Russian Kremlin and all that good stuff. And it also stated that he had compromising evidence of sexual escapades as well, as we know. And that includes, Trump supposedly watching two Russian prostitutes urinate on each other and all this stuff. And, the man's a germaphobe and all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's nothing to really believe there. But they claimed, and BuzzFeed put it out there for the public to look at. And, as we all know, it's fake news, pretty much, and, it's just further evidence how far the mainstream media is falling when it comes to their news. And, and then if you look at it, man, like they use the whole situation to set up like Robert Mueller being the chief investigator, coming out, taking a look at, Trump's past and, everything like that, and all the people around him and his administration. And if you even look at who he appointed as his chief investigator under himself, Robert Mueller, the chief investigator he appointed was a gentleman named Andrew Weissman. And anybody knows Andrew Weissman, he was looking into the Trump-Russia scandal in 2016. So if this guy's already looking into it and there's nothing there, and then you hire him to be your chief investigator, isn't this just a hoax at this point? But no, they're not a hoax. They kept pushing the BS. And also, if you look at it as well, and the only reason why they kept the investigation, and they kept the investigation open all the way up to this point, and the only reason why they did it was to try to make the Trump administration look bad, so they can have something, like I said in previous videos, for 2020, and say, oh, look, Trump and Russia, this, that, and the third, and try to just, use scare tactics to scare the public into believing that Trump's some kind of Russian spy or something. And it's all nonsense. And they had 37 indictments, 7 guilty pleas, and 5 members of the Trump around Trump at the time sent to prison. And yet there is no proof of any Russian scandal. So what is this? They just pretty much arrest people and did all these stages and all these steps. If they did this, when it does with the Obama administration, there'd have been a lot of people locked up, a lot of people going to jail for a long time, especially after the whole Fast and Furious thing. Y'all remember that with Eric Holder? So, this is all just further propaganda, more scare tactics, trying to push the public away from the Trump administration. He's doing an amazing job as our president right now. I mean, like I said in preview, there's nothing more I can ask for the man. The wall, he's working on it, but other than that, he's knocked it all out the park. So, it's like they got to try to figure out anything to try to stick to this man, which is just BS. And the Attorney General, William Barr, came out, was it yesterday, and he said that there was no obstruction of justice on the president's behalf. So, there's nothing to worry about there. It's time to move on. There's still more of an investigation. I know some of my leftist friends, like I'm sure you guys have Democrat friends, they're still saying, oh, wait, it's not all out yet. It's not all released. Oh, no, there's still more left. Okay, and how long will we be saying this? How long has it just been just some more left? When you just finally admit that it's all just a hoax. It's all a hoax. Time to let the man go. Time to let the president govern like he's been doing and doing a great job at. And, you know, trying to grow up and deal with it. You know what I mean? And if you really want to talk about something, you really want to talk about a scandal, you really want to talk about something, let's talk about Spygate. Let's talk about what happened when in 2017, January 20th, 2017, when Obama was still candidate, when Trump was still candidate at the time, and Obama had members of his, Secret Service or whatever the title is, he had him go to Trump Tower and wiretap Trump Tower, hoping to find him saying something about him, including with Russia or something like that. So that is a scandal. That is something that should get somebody impeached if they're president, but yet, the media got it all wrong. They got the Russian collusion in their idea was the real story, and Spygate was the fake story. And now that we're looking at it, Spygate was the real deal, and the Russian collusion was the fake story. So the ultimate loser out of all of this is the mainstream media, because, they lost so much credibility. Rachel Madcow and, Don Lemonhead, and I can go on and on and on with the names, Chris Cuomo and all those clowns. They all coming out every day trying to, discredit the president and, his supporters, saying that, we're all brainwashed and we're, not intelligent, we don't think things through and all that good stuff. But when it's all said and done, who was right and who was wrong? Looks like the supporters and the president, Trump supporters and the president were right, and the mainstream media and the Democrat Party and all the radicals over there, the Rashida Tlaibs and Ilhamar Omars and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortezes, they were all left with egg in their face. So, that was today's walk and talk. I didn't want to keep it too long. I just want to kind of celebrate with everybody after the Mueller investigation came out, and like we all knew, there's no collusion. So, time for the Democrats to move on, and it's almost 2020, and you guys haven't brought any policy, any new ideas, any new plans for the country. So you guys are in a lot of trouble right now. So best of luck to you and your party. Party of socialism, I call it. You might call it Democrat socialism, but it's just socialism. And, Trump's looking good for 2020. And, he looks like he's going to get into the presidency, no problem, no confrontation, nobody to give him competition at all. So more power to President Trump, more power to all the supporters out there. And of course, God bless everybody out there, and God bless America. Adios.